Craig, good evening to you. It's a big night.
It is.
For In Sue's name.
Yeah.
Tell us about your involvement, how you got involved in the first place, what your role is, and what tonight means to you.
Sure. So I mainly got involved with it. Sue's my sister-in-law, and so I'm married to Nikki, Sue's sister, and so very involved with the whole process as she fell ill, and I'm uncle to her daughter, son and daughter. So I looked after those children as she went through her illness. Actually, I was with the kids the day that she passed away. So a very emotional time for the whole family, and it was important for me to support the whole family during that period. And it feels really nice to be able to do something positive out of that very emotional and arguably negative experience. And so I'm chairman of the Trustees. And so, as I've said to a number of people, that means I get to turn up at these events and shake people's hands. But hopefully I've been helpful in driving the Trustees to make sure that we're actually doing concrete things in respect of the money we've raised. And it's really, really nice to be here today to make our first major donation to the Blizzard Institute and the Brain Tumour Research Association. And it's part of a programme to be contributing to that cause on a consistent basis. And to run some real significant fundraising events over the course of this year and to go forward.
Yeah. So it's clearly a very emotional day for you, seeing the culmination of such effort and the collaboration of so many people who have been friends to the charity.
Yes.
So what does tonight mean?
Tonight is, as you say, it marks our development from a bunch of friends who've grieved and tried to raise some money towards the memory of Sue to being an actual functioning charity with a very definite program of events to raise funds and to contribute towards this charity here, the Wall of Hope and the Blizzard Institute, on an ongoing basis. And I think it's important for our contributors, the people who have contributed money towards our charity, to be able to see concrete contribution and what that contribution does in terms of the research and the developments that are going on in brain tumour research. The Blizzard Institute is right at the forefront of that research, so it's really incredible to be able to make any small contribution towards that. And David will tell you, but as we've done more and more research around this, there's just not enough funding going towards research around brain tumours, and it's an incredibly horrible disease, and it negatively selects victims in terms of young people, those under 40 in particular, 41, so very sensitive to that amongst my own age group. Yes. So I mean, this is a really important day for us, for all of the people that have worked so hard to get here, and it marks a staging post for where we go in the future, I think.
Obviously, for anybody watching this, they may not have been involved in Sue's name or brain tumour research previously.
Yes.
Fundraising has got to be the number one priority, but how else can people get involved?
Yeah, so I think fundraising is important, but I confess to not really even have been aware of how serious brain tumours were prior to Sue contracting the illness, and how little funding in the whole cancer research funding regime goes towards research and addressing brain tumours and the effects of brain tumours. So awareness is important, and also support. Actually, a friend of our family contracted a brain tumour prior to Christmas, and actually our involvement with the charity meant that they knew that it was something we knew something about and were interested in, and could provide support to them as they went through the horrible process that we'd been through already. So certainly awareness, fundraising important, and also I would like to think some fun and community that we bring together in memory of Sue, but also in making sure that there's a positive impact of her passing. Yes. And we have fun, and so we have a fundraising event coming up for myself and my son, cycling from London to Paris over a couple of days in the summer. So we expect to certainly have a lot of fun. I expect my son to have less fun than me, but we should have some fun doing that, and it will be an important way for us to remember Sue. Yes. And to raise some much needed money for the charity.
So, final question,
please.
What would Sue think of tonight?
I think Sue would be incredibly proud of everything that we've done to date. I think she'd be incredibly proud to see her son and her daughter and her granddaughter here. It's a horrible truism that she wasn't around to meet her granddaughter, and her children. Loss of a parent at that age is incredibly hard. And Sasha and Daniel have developed in ways that I don't think she could have even expected, and she'll be incredibly proud of them. And also her family. That experience is one that can be positive or negative for a family unit, and certainly people went through the gambit of emotions as we went through the process. it's lovely to see her mother, her father, her sisters, her brother here today making a positive contribution towards brain tumour research in a way that, whilst all of the family have always had an interest in cancer-related charities, that this really has brought us together to do something more meaningful than we'd have done in the past.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your efforts.
Thank you.
Hope you have a great evening.
Thank you very much.